Good afternoon to all of my wow ladies. So glad that you guys are here. Hope some of you can watch now. If not, make sure that you watch it on the replay. This is going to be some important information that is starting next week. I am super excited about what I've been working on, and it is a nutrition challenge that is only for my clients. I know some people have been wanting to get into the challenge that aren't clients. If you know of people, just let them know that they do need to be a client before that they can do anything with the nutrition challenge. But this one is going to be specifically for women on weights, okay? This nutrition challenge that we're doing. And I'm super excited if you can't already tell. We are starting on Monday, all right? So this Monday is when we're going to start. It is all in your app, okay? So make sure if you are not on my website, if you're not on that app, make sure that you get on it so you can record and put all the information in there that you need to for this challenge and for WOW and everything else as well, okay? So I want to start off. It is going to be a challenge with, here's what we're going to do is we are going to start week one with one thing that I'm going to have you do, okay? Because I don't want us jumping in 100 miles an hour and taking everything out and doing all of these crazy things. That's what going 100 miles an hour will do. I want you to go slowly. I want you to add habits on as we go throughout this 8 weeks, and that's where you're going to see benefit is when you start adding it on slowly, creating those habits as opposed to doing everything all at once. So one of my biggest rules is going to be, don't go ahead. I have all of the challenge stuff in the app now for you guys. Don't go ahead. I want you to follow it as we go. I have a method behind my madness, and I really want you to follow it. Some of these things you may already be doing, so hey, that makes it easier for you that week. But I'm going to probably guess that some of the things throughout are some things that you've never thought of doing, or you may know that you need to do, but you're just not doing, and you need some motivation to get there. So that's what this is going to be about. I want to start off with what week one is going to entail. And literally this is the only thing that you have to do week one. And that is going to be to have a protein filled breakfast every single morning. Okay, I know a lot of us love to go to Starbucks and get a pastry and a coffee, or a lot of us, don't even have breakfast. So many of us know that it is an extremely important part of the day. We know it's an important meal. We don't have time for it. We don't have all of these things, whatever the case might be. As we progress through this challenge, you're going to see that more and more time will be created, and I'm going to help you to figure out how to do that. But our challenge for the first week is to make sure you have a protein packed breakfast. Now, why do we want to have protein in that breakfast? Why can't we just have a pastry or, have a bagel or have something like that for breakfast? Well, one of the biggest reasons is that protein fills you up more. It's also really good for your blood sugar level, right? So if we're just having carbs and all of that, we are not working at our fullest potential. And especially like for me, my blood sugar can kind of be all over the place unless I add some protein in there to really, really feel better. So a lot of times you may not even know that, oh my gosh, my blood sugar is off and that's why I'm feeling down. I'm feeling sad. I'm not feeling right. I'm not feeling clear. A lot of that is your blood sugar. So I really, really want you to focus on that. Also, you're not going to be hungry as soon after. So if you're having a protein-filled breakfast, you're not going to be hungry, 30 minutes later or an hour later. You are going to be more sustained. So that's going to help prevent you from doing, snacking that you normally wouldn't do during a certain time that isn't healthy and you're hungry and all that kind of good stuff. So that's one of the benefits that we can get from this. So let me kind of give you some examples of what you could do. So you really want to try to get about 20 to 30 grams of protein. I'm reading my little sheet here that I have for you guys. You want to get 20 to 30 grams of protein with breakfast, okay? So I'm going to give you some ideas. All of this is written as well on your challenge. So when you go into the challenge and you see where it says eat a protein-filled breakfast, it's going to have all of this down for you. So you don't need to write this down. It'll be there for you. So a protein shake is wonderful. I usually have mine with almond milk. I have chia seeds in there. I have different things. If you want to know my concoction, I'm more than happy to share with you what I have. I love it. It's good. It's got fruits and greens, all kinds of good stuff in it. Okay. You can also add protein to your oatmeal. So say you just want to have oatmeal, you can add some protein to that. So, you can either, add actual protein into it, or you can, put some nuts in it, or you can make sure that you have almond milk in it, or, some kind of protein that you can get in there. Adding a few egg whites to your scrambled eggs. So if you're going to have scrambled eggs, maybe add a couple more egg whites in there so that you can have a little bit more protein. throughout that morning. Boiled eggs are great for on the go. You can have these prepared ahead of time and have some boiled eggs before you head out, maybe with some berries and some fruit, just to kind of get a little bit of those carbs in there too and a little bit of energy. Greek yogurt is another great one. Try to get one without sugar or a ton of sugar in it. A lot of Greek yogurts can be super unhealthy, so you really want to make sure that you read what kind of Greek yogurt that you're getting. But you can add some nuts to that and some berries as well. So those are some ideas for your protein packed breakfast. And again, that's all you need to do. And what you're going to do is you're going to go into the challenge. You guys are all in that 8-week challenge. Wow challenge. You're going to go into it, and every time that you have a protein packed breakfast, you're going to go in there and say you had a protein packed breakfast. And it's super easy. You go in, you hit complete, you can write in what you had. And this is super helpful for everybody, for you to kind of see what you're eating, for me to kind of be helpful with you too if there's any question on, why, Lori, am I not losing any weight, things like that. So it's a great tool, and I really want you guys to use this 8 weeks. 80 to 90% of what you do this 8 weeks is going to be nutrition. So I really want to make sure we're focusing on it, and obviously lifting heavy. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm so excited about this challenge, and I hope you are. That's literally everything we're doing for week 1, and then we're going to add on as we go. And you don't stop doing the week 1 stuff. You continue to do week 1, and then we just keep adding more things as we go, creating habits. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you soon.